Okay, let's just dive right in. Your 20s? There's a reason people call this the decisive decade. It's not just about turning another year older, it's this incredible time of building, exploring, and really of becoming who you're meant to be. So today we're going to break down how to navigate this amazing and sometimes crazy transformation. I mean, if that quote hits home for you, you're definitely not alone. This decade is such a paradox, right? One day you feel like you can do anything, and then the next, it's just completely overwhelming. It's a time where you're holding all these conflicting feelings at once. And honestly, that's totally normal.
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? And spoiler alert, it's not about finding some secret formula. It's actually about building a few intentional practices, starting from the inside out. So let's get into the first, and you could argue the most important pillar.
Everything, and I mean everything, starts right here. Before you can build that dream life, you've got to build a rock-solid relationship with yourself. This inner work, it's the bedrock for all the success and happiness you're looking for on the outside. Okay, this slide is about a huge mindset shift. So many of us, without even realizing it, are taught to treat our lives like a performance, always looking for that round of applause from family, friends, or, let's be real, social media. The goal is to get off that stage and just live. Realizing that you don't have to prove your worth to anyone is maybe the most freeing thing you can ever do. This right here is an absolute game changer. It means you actually enjoy your own company. Like, take yourself out for coffee, wander through a museum, or just sit with your thoughts without immediately grabbing your phone. This isn't about being isolated. It's about becoming your own best friend. And look, this is exactly why being your own best friend matters so much. The way you treat yourself, the way you talk to yourself, how you value yourself, that becomes the instruction manual for how you let other people treat you. A strong inner foundation, it leads directly to healthier, happier connections with everyone else.
So, here's the deal. You have to put the blinders on. Seriously, stop scrolling and comparing your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. Your path is yours and yours alone. All that energy you spend comparing, funnel it back into your own habits, your own growth, your own dreams, because that's the only journey you can actually control.
All right, so now let's see how all this inner work actually shows up in the real world. Once that internal foundation feels solid, you can start building the tangible, everyday habits and structures that are going to support the life you really want to live. I know, it sounds so simple, but a grounding morning routine can genuinely change your whole life. And we're not talking about some crazy 2-hour ordeal. Nope, just 15 minutes to yourself before the world comes rushing in, to connect with yourself, move your body, and plan your day. It sets this calm, intentional tone that you can carry with you all day long. Think of taking care of your physical self like you're putting together a toolkit for your future well-being. These are such simple, practical things. Wearing sunscreen, drinking enough water, moving your body. This stuff isn't just about looking good today. These are like little deposits you're making in your health bank. And trust me, your future self is going to be so, so grateful. Let's talk about money for a second. Feeling like you're in control of your finances? Man, that brings this unique kind of confidence that just seeps into every other part of your life. It's about empowerment. It's about giving yourself options for the future. So, how do you actually build that financial confidence? Well, one of the most powerful things you can do is invest in what's called a high-income skill. This just means picking one area and really going deep on it. A simple way to start, just ask yourself, what problems are people willing to pay to have solved? Then work backward from there. Your 20s are the perfect time to build this foundation, to give yourself a skill that can buy you freedom for decades to come. Okay, so we've covered your inner world and your outer world. Now let's connect them by looking at how you engage with the people around you. This is really where your self-worth gets put to the test. This is a tough one, but it's so important. Your energy is not an infinite resource. You have to become a fierce protector of it. Learning to quietly walk away from people or situations that consistently drain you isn't rude. It's radical self-care. So, what does a good circle of friends even look like? Well, it feels like peace. It doesn't feel like a competition. Your friends should be the people who are screaming the loudest when you win, who support you when you lose, and who inspire you to be better, never, ever making you feel small for shining bright. Wow, this slide really shows the difference, doesn't it? On one side, you're just constantly giving everything away and accepting way less than you deserve. On the other side, you're in the driver's seat. You basically teach people how to treat you by what you're willing to accept. Let that one sink in for a minute. Saying no when you need to, it's not about rejecting someone else. It's about respecting yourself. It's you telling yourself, my well-being, my time, and my energy are valuable. So, as we start to wrap this up, let's bring it all together. This whole journey, this whole process of becoming, it's not about achieving some kind of flawless, perfect existence. No, it's about something way more powerful and, frankly, way more attainable. If you take away one thing, let it be this. You do not have to get everything right. You're going to make mistakes, but if you can approach your days with intention, the intention to be kind to yourself, to build good habits, to protect your peace, you will watch your entire life transform one small step at a time. And that brings it all back to you. This isn't just about listening, it's about doing. So the question I want to leave you with is this. Looking at everything we've talked about, what is one small intentional step you can take today, like right now? Because that's where the magic of becoming really begins.